Yup. Y'all already know what it is. You know what it is already. You know what it is. Eagleswebb up in there. Eagleswebb boxing, baby. You know how we do it. Yeah, I'm on the side right now. Look, I got Jay Cooley up in here. Not to mention, old Tony Bars. I was always in the house. Tony Bars. He said, salute Eagleswebb in chat. He said, at the hunting lease. He about to ready to go get some of that bang bang done. About to do a little shooting or some arrow shooting or whatever, trapping. Yeah, be about to go get some hunting done. And Jay Cooley done fell back up in here. Our defending champ from the other day, from Wednesday, has not showed up yet. Yeah, but we had a good one the other day, man. We had a lot of fun up in here. And right now, as this contest is going, as it is ongoing right now, believe it or not, I don't think Jay Cooley, I don't think he was here. But Gil Coles is actually winning right now. Gil to the Coles is winning the contest. And it's not all easy. There's a lot of Eagleswebb questions in there from our Eagleswebb chat, but it might go from videos or either, just some of our sayings and stuff. We're gonna put some stuff in there to get somebody else back in the hunt. Per se, we got to get them back. You got to get everybody back in this game. We can't just have Gil Coles. If he don't show up, he gonna end up losing. Matter of fact, if I start early right now between two people, however many people's in here, y'all start answering questions, you be right back up with him. Because he hid out. Oh, you look, that's what he did up in. He put that comment up on my page on the video that I left earlier this morning. He said the champ is here. I gave him love for it though. Just talking about him, there he is. He said the champ is here. He got everybody spooked. You can't spook. You cannot spook Tony. You're not gonna spook Tony. Tony show up. Tony said, name the time, name the place. I'm gonna be there. In Gil Cole's face. Said it might take a little time or it might take a while. But I'm gonna wear Gil Cole's ass. He won't be back for a while. He gonna answer one. I'm gonna answer 2, 3, 4. Before you know it, Gil's gonna be on the floor. If we gonna ask Gil if he'll want to do it again, he'll say never with Tony Boswell. He's the man with the sturdy chin. Gil Coles. Don't fuck me, son. Okay, don't fuck me, son. That's right. Tony said I ain't scared. Ain't nobody worried about Gil. But Tony, you got on there. Matter of fact, the only point that you got, I replay it in my head, is that one was quick. That one was like, that was a boom, boom. They put your name in there. Adelaide Bird put your name in, and then popped in Gil, and then as and then went back to the live. It switched up on the end, on you guys' end. It switched up, and then it switched up on my end. Well, you guys seen it one way. I seen it another way. Just like Shadow 979 falling up in here. He says salute Eagleswebb boxing. Yep. And where's my pervert at? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. You guys be making these. You guys always make comments. Yeah. And plus, yeah, I should have put the girl up there on this one. But she'll be up on my, I'll put her on my, she'll be on my thumbnail. Since you guys like her so much. I'll put her back up there. She is cute, though. She is cute. Shoot. It's out of my personal pictures, so no names. You gotta tell me don't duck me done. But anyway, salute to Shadow 979. You guys get your salutes out there. We'll wait a little bit, man. We got a lot to talk about. Well, this contest. Well, actually, I can stay, man. So we got a nice long contest right now for the trivia quiz because I can stay for a little while. Eagle does not have to run, but I got to run right for a second. I'll be right back though. Just hold on. Don't go nowhere. Stay right there. We'll be right back with more from Eagleswebb Boxing. Yeah. Here's a good question for y'all, man. Who in their right mind, or who thought in their head that during a boxing trivia in Eagleswebb boxing, who in here thought besides Gil Thumbs, I mean, give me a Gil Coles, give me a thumbs up. And I hope that's halfway your real name, man. I hope you ain't biting that rapper's name, Gil Coles. Give me a thumbs up if you thought Gil, did you had any kind of idea that Gil would be ahead in this contest right now. My goodness, Gil. But he doing good, though. But we're going to have, there's going to be some twists today, though. Especially depending on the amount of people that come through. There's going to be some twists up in here today. So there's going to be surprise points. In other words, I can give as many, I can give as many as I want to. But it'll be a nice number. It'll be like a surprise on how many points you get. And then I'll probably do some 3-pointers. And so just to make it interesting, so when it comes down to it, I'm not trying to dictate who wins or nothing like that, because right now, as far as the first half of the contest, we got a hands down winner right now, the first half. But guess what? There's no prize on the first half because you only finished half the fight, Gil. So we got to finish the rest of the fight. Can't just finish one half and then that's it. Writing up there, the champ is here. The champ is here. But then Tony came right back. I ain't scared. He ain't scared of the champ. Yeah. So, yeah. But I was gonna talk about this little. Why is AJ deciding to go back to, school days and draw little pictures of people, and he's doing what they call it body shaming, and back in the day a little bit, they just called it clowning. And back before that, they called it just making fun of somebody. And back before that, they said making a mockery of somebody. And back before that, they called it shenanigans. And back before that, I don't know. Back before that, it was just a arrow in the face. I don't know. But to draw these pictures up and stuff like that, and he's running his mouth he's showing, and this is one thing in Eagleswebb, man, you guys already know, in Eagleswebb, when you start doing new stuff like Sean, you start having all kinds of new energy and new personality and stuff like that. Come on now. You got a new personality, you got new energy, all that. He's doing too much. But that's part of our segment, though. We'll talk about him and roast him a little bit more. Matter of fact, I should demolish him, to be honest. That's what I should do. Y'all know I should, man. If I got time, we'll just demolish him. Yeah, that we do. That's what we'll do. Yeah, we got time, we'll just go ahead and demolish him. Yep, we'll just go ahead, we'll just demolish him. Instead of just messing with him all the time, there's no need of saying a few words about him. Might as well just go ahead and berate him all the way. Right? Eagleswebb, that's how we can do. We do you one way or another. But even though this ain't a greased up chat, yeah, I talk fast. That's right. I got a fast tongue, but not a slick tongue, and not a deceptive tongue, not a split tongue. That's right, just fast. So catch up. That's what we gotta do up in here. Oh, Gil, up in here. Yep. So Gil, you didn't get no thumbs up, man. So nobody thought that you would be like ahead of things right now. And so we're going on to a few minutes. I don't know. I left for a few, and then I did my intro. So we'll give like another minute. So we'll give like about a minute and a half. Then we're gonna get right back into it, ladies and gents. And if you're up on the wall, shut up, man. He talking about what rapper using my name. Oh man, yeah. So we'll just wait a little bit, and then we'll start. See if we can shake the one named Gil Coles. If we can get him shook up a little bit, yeah. Get him shook. Shake him up. Yeah, I know. If you guys celebrate it, I'm not against you or nothing like that. But if you're celebrating, that's hopefully that you're having a good celebration. Just put it that way. So if you have a great celebration, and hopefully you celebrating in the right way. We kind of sneak our celebration out there, you know what I mean? So we do stuff like with before, after. But on that day, you guys saw, if you went to my Many Kind Hearts page, that I put up these little minute clips and stuff of just different stages of what I was doing when I was on the boat. Yeah, I didn't get on the big ship, but I was on a smaller one. Well, the one I was on still had like about 400 or 500 people on it, something like that. Take forever to get on and take forever to get off. Take forever, man. I'm serious. To get on there and to get off. It just take forever. People move too slow, man. They don't know what deck they want to be on. Let me see. Should we go up to the top deck? Oh, let's go up there and look. Go up there and look. And just don't be dressed. Don't be dressed appropriately when you go up there. Don't dress appropriately. Just go up there with this regular stuff on. The regular coat or jacket, and this regular, just like everyday 70 degree weather. Just go up there like that. Yeah, go up there and see what happens. As soon as that headwind hits you, you'll be on your way back down the steps. You be looking for the look. You be looking for the diner up in there, talking about, let me go over to this diner and get some coffee. Yeah, I already know. You trying to get that coffee going. You try to get warm back up because that wind. Yeah, I think you guys seen my coat one time, but you guys will see it again. I break out my war coat. Y'all gonna check it out. Y'all gonna be like, "Wow, that's nice." Everybody try to get my coat, but I tell them to get a coat like mine, they start out at $1,000, handmade. So that's where they start. It's what it is. What it is, but it's gonna look nice. It's gonna be custom to you, whatever you want. Just give me a rack. Give me one rack and a couple of bills. We get it done. A rack and a couple of bills. And my honor hook it up. She'll be sewing. All right, so I guess we waited long enough. Ladies and gentlemen, let's start. And I'm kind of upset because you guys did make it. Okay, first of all, let me ask this question first. So I don't want nobody to come in here, or try to get here all late and don't have no. Today might be in here just peeping in or something, but I don't want nobody to have no excuse. So everybody put up a 1 if you finally got a notification to come in here today. I want everybody to put up a 1 if you got your notification. Saddle 979. 1-1. Uh-oh. So somebody may have an excuse. Oh, Gil didn't get a notification. Okay, so we got 1. Okay, but Gil found his way up in here, though, didn't he? So I'm just wondering if the notifications went out. Gil said no notification, but he knew he was the champ. He had to be here. And so maybe that's why Sir Flaming Them is not here. Because you was battling. Actually, Don Dada was coming back on you. Don Dada hit that big question and came back on you. And we even had a guy in here getting points. We had people come in here. Main event came in here and got points. Yeah. Yeah, you almost forgot. Yeah, I bet. So 1 notification out of all the people that's in here. Tony didn't get a notification and Gil didn't get one. I don't know how I can. Let me see. I don't know how I can send notifications back out, though. I got to see. I don't know how I can get them out. As far as like sending some more notifications out. Because they changed this whole program up, too. Because it used to be that you could send the notifications out. I'm looking, y'all, just to make sure before we start. Because we want to start with somebody who have points, too. Gil gonna be running his mouth. He gonna be running his mouth anyway once he win. He already gonna be talking. He already gonna be talking reckless. Yep, he already gonna be talking reckless. Gil, because I guess you're the only one in here. Is anybody even in here besides Gil right now? Gil, they might have just gave it to you. Because I don't see nobody writing anything. Well, Shadow 9, he got his. I don't know, Shadow 9 pretty good. He been coming in quite a bit. Shadow 9 been coming in. He might have made a couple of streams that you didn't make, so maybe he'll have the answers and stuff there. But we're gonna check it out and we'll see. Give y'all this simple one here though. Now most of these I didn't go dig a lot of stuff up. They just come straight out the top of the dome, man, because of things that we talked about that I know they talked about. Yeah, they forfeiting. Yeah, you can get on them, Gil. Yep, if they gonna forfeit, but they got an excuse, man, because you just said that you didn't get a notification. See, and I don't know what to do about the notification. And you say they forfeiting. They may be forfeiting. They might be like, oh, Gil, the champ, man. He all that, man. We can't do nothing. We can't do nothing with Gil. Yeah, we can't do nothing with Gil. So let's see. Yeah, I'm just looking in here a little bit to see if there's anything I can do, but I'm not seeing anything. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything at all to show, because usually on notifications, and it says that I don't have, okay, for me. So for notifications, it's usually the person. So it's usually the person. Yeah. So whoever comes in, is the one that has to be responsible for their own notifications. So I don't think it's on me as being the host. I don't think it's on my part. But anyway, let's start off with something easy. Just make sure that everybody's in there. Now this is just a test question, just to see how many people's in here. So if everybody writes down the answer to this, then I know that they have the capabilities of answering the questions. So, besides BCD, name another level of chin disease. There you go. And that's an Eagleswebb question. That's from Eagleswebb Boxing. Let's see if we got it. Y'all got me riveted. I'm sitting here just staring. I'm staring at the screen like, okay, let me see who got it. He said ECD. Okay, you said ECD. No, a level. What's the level of CD? In other words, chin disease. So what's the level? You got BCD and then you got what? I think what he's putting, I think what you mean is probably extreme, right? And then that would be extreme BCD. If you're going to put it on levels, yeah, we got other. Yeah, okay, so I just want to see if I can get a couple of responses. Since I got a couple of responses, so the responses actually should have been something like severe. Severe BCD, or another level is just thin. Remember, thin chin disease. So you got thin, you got moderate, and then you got severe. Besides brittle, those are like the levels. It's like 4 to 5 levels of the disease. Let's get into Let's get into a question now. Oh, your phone is misspelling. He said glass. Okay. Well, I tell you what, if you put on caps and then I'll put it this way, so people can respond faster. Besides Gil, because Gil can respond pretty fast. But if you're on a mobile device, I will allow you to put caps and then put like a letter, a period, a letter, a period, a letter, like that. If you was to spell out something, if you wanted me to get it, you can put down an acronym, and then after I say it, and then you can come back. So if somebody answers, for instance, somebody answers, if you already put that down, and somebody comes back with an answer right after yours, then what you can do is you can write down the whole thing. Like, say, for instance, I asked you, what does BCD stand for? See, we already know that you got to put down brittle chin disease. We know you got to put that down. So if you just put down B, C, and D, that wouldn't work for that one, right? Because brittle chin disease. But let's say, for instance, I asked you another question. If I asked you, who has brittle chin disease? If I said name a fighter who has brittle chin disease, or name 2 fighters, now if you could put down some initials like that in capitalization and then came back and clarified, then you get the point. If you were the first one to respond, because you were slow. Yep. Yeah, he said, okay, he said I'm on my deer stand. So if you're on the deer stand, that means you're mobile right now. I'm not giving them no PEDs. Gil, stop. Gil tripping. He ain't want the title, man. But it looked like he got it though, man. Cause he scared start flaming them off, man. I don't see none of them showed up. Matter of fact, Mr. Pigeon didn't want no more, and that was Mr. Pigeon's first time up in here. And I'm surprised main event didn't show back up. Cause I'm thinking, well, this is where I'm thinking that everybody has like the 4-day weekend, but actually your host got to go to work though. Yeah, I got to go to work myself, so I'm screwed. Matter of fact, I got to check and see what time I got to go to work. I might have looked at my schedule wrong, but I got to recheck. I'll check again. I think I had a lot of time. Yeah, hold on just a second. Let me make sure, man. I might end up in trouble. Oh, you ain't at work. I fight with these people. You got to start coming to work on time. So I'll be on time, man. I'm on time most of the time, man. Don't stop sweating me. I'm mostly here. Leave me alone, man. Leave me alone. Go get me a cup of coffee, man. Leave me alone. I'm barely awake. Don't have me double shifting and stuff, man. So get off Eagleswebb. Get off Eagle's face case. We be doing everything though, man. Always trying to get out of work or something. Not just getting out of work, but just, nobody really I hear people say how they love work. I love work, but I would rather be doing something other than work. Like I like when I'm out there with my people, when I do my stuff. I love that, of course. It's more rewarding when you do something that you want to do. And today is 29, right? Okay. Yeah. I was about to make a mistake on this one, y'all. Yep, I was getting all extra happy. Yeah. I was about to make a mistake, and end up going to work late. Yeah, but we good. Look, laugh out loud. Gil want that title. Tony here, man. Tony ain't trying to play with you, Gil. He already said he wasn't scared. I told you, man. Tony don't play, man. Okay, first question for y'all, man. First question. And this is going to be one that has to be answered. Now, we talk about boxing it all the time. We talk about all these different greats and stuff like that. And we have a list. And I'll probably name so many different people. But in your head, in your mind, think about it. Which great heavyweight was born in 1909? If he was here, he'd be like 110 years old. Boy, yeah. I see you out there, Ron. Ron Finkley said, listening in. Yeah, Ron Finkley, we had this, Gil's winning in this contest right now, man. We got to get somebody to dethrone Gil, man. All my questions must be answered. All these questions must be answered. Come on, you guys. Think about it, man. We talk about champs, man. Which one of our champs was, before I have to give clues and stuff, which one of our champs was born 110 years ago? That's a long time. But that's how good he was. He's so good, we still talking about him. Yep. 110. So, if you want to think that boxing has advanced so much, we still talking about him 110 years later. We still giving out the honor to a great one there. Okay, first clue. Had great angles when he boxed. That's the first clue. And Ron Finkley, since you're in here, you're involved, you can answer too. I think people got scared of this trivia. Man, I don't want to be messing up on no trivia. No, it don't matter. This right. I'll just be sitting there writing. No Tony Boss. Sugar Ray wasn't quite that old. Yeah. Close. 1909. 1909. And don't be cheating and go Googling. Just think in your mind of what we talked about. I told you that's an Eagleswebb boxing question. That's something that we discussed in Eagleswebb. Yeah, so it's a fighter that we discussed in here. We discussed a lot of fighters, but that's one of the fighters that we actually discussed in here. And that is, for somebody who's not on the board, anybody under 10 points, that's a 3-point question right there. That is a 3-point question. 3-pointer, that's how you get caught back up with Gil. Because y'all got a 3-pointer. Close Gil Coles, but no cigar. See, Gil's smart though, so what he's doing is he's just taking people that we talked about that he remembers. Yeah, okay, that was an older fighter we talked about. He just put them down, which is smart because that's the best way that you can get the answer is by just putting down fighters that we talked about, older fighters that we talked about. See? Tony Boss, what? Nope. Ron Finkley, nope. Ron crying, nope. But I'll tell you what, you guys are actually in like a good, you guys are in the right era. You guys are in the right era. You're in the right era right now, but you got to think, who do we talk about? And I gave you that clue. I told you slick movement. Because you got to think about it. Joe Louis, no slick movements. Gil's smart though because Johnson, that's slick movements, but Johnson's a little bit before that. Yeah. He was a little bit before that. And plus y'all would have got him because if I would have gave you the year for him, then you would have got it. Okay, second clue. Great foot movement. So we started off hard. Y'all was like, damn, y'all thought it was going to be this straight Eagleswebb questioning. Nope, not Max Bear. You guys are putting too much on you. You're putting too much on your mind, too much on your plate. And we probably end up getting complaints by next week, so that's all right. We'll do it. We may have to end up doing another one because I know I'm gonna have complaints from the guys. Oh, I didn't get my notification and stuff like that. Okay, how many clues you guys got? You guys got 2 clues. Mm-hmm. fought Marciano to a defeat, but knocked Marciano down. That's your third clue right there. Let's go, champ. No cheating. Because believe me, I'm gonna give enough clues to where you get. I have to, because remember, and here, all the questions have to be answered, right? Which is good that you guys go through all this, because if you go through all that, that means that's just helping your boxing knowledge out too. That's just helping you guys get there, by just coming up with stuff, because people see what you wrote and you see what they wrote. You're like, okay, yeah, that's good. That was a good one right there. Yep. That's what I'm saying. We got y'all thinking, okay, who was there? Who was that? No, it was not the Jim Braddock. Now, if I would have said a walk-on, boxer or something like that, then that would have been an excellent answer right there. Was the Braddock? Yeah, the story. Yeah. Shadow Knight ain't gonna take it back. Oh, I'm gonna take it out, man. All right, man. Y'all got 3 clues already. All right, and plus, the thing is, I don't know how y'all missing it because we covered it before. That's what I'm saying. We just covered. I mean, matter of fact, the name of the boxer, that's your 4th clue, was on the first part of the quiz. On the first quiz. We gave shouts out to him on the first quiz. So that's why y'all should have him. I'll wait a few more seconds. Let y'all get your hands up good. And Archie Moore would have been a good answer. But he was not really a heavyweight. He fought at heavyweight at one point. He fought some heavyweights. But he was mostly a light heavyweight. For the most part. He's talking about not smelling. No, he's talking about he's talking about King Cobra. King Cobra, Archie Moore. Or Mongoose. The King Cobra Slayer. Archie Moore. But no, not him. But you guys have to listen to what I'm saying. Was the first boxing heavyweight with the slick feet, the dancing feet. Now, if you don't get it on that one, you need your ass whooped. Come on, y'all. This first question now. I'm trying to write somebody's name down. I'm trying to write somebody down besides that Gil Coles. This is a 3-pointer, Ron. Ron, come steal this 3 points from somebody. I got to put room down here for Ron, just in case Ron answer. I got everybody else's. I got their space down here. Come on, guys, let's go now. Y'all got 4 or 5 clues. This is a fighter out of the East Coast. Even his name screamed East Coast. Now that's too much of a clue. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Get it in there. No, sir, Tony. Not Sullivan. Sullivan wasn't no dancer.
Silver alert, missing, endangered elderly. Details at http://chp.click/alert.
Let's have it, y'all. Got y'all's brains working, man. I got like 6 or 7 clues, man. Then you're going to feel stupid once the answer is revealed. Because Gil Cole just took 1 point with it. 1. Y'all could have had 3. Jersey Joe Walcott is the answer. And that gives Gil 11. So, because of the crowd, we gotta do 3-pointers, and we gotta do surprises and stuff, because except for the champ is at 11 right now, and so he can't have those. Okay, so if you paid attention into these lives, this one here, this is a 5 points for anybody who's under 10 points. This is a 5-pointer for you. This is the 5-pointer. The explanation for using gloves in boxing was because of what? And that's a 5-pointer. That's a scholar question. But we covered it. Y'all like, damn. Tony said, oh my God, is this going to make my brain bust? No, Ron. No. We're going for the reason or the explanation behind using gloves. Gloves were first used as that's your clue. Boxing gloves was first used as a blank. Fill in the blank. And look at my brother Trey X. And I salute out to my brother Trey X, man. I love Trey X, man. I told him the other day, man, I wrote him a little note, man. I told him, I said, hey, I said, Trey X, I said, I got my hands up good. Matter of fact, Trey X is coming in here. Let me go in and let me go and put my brother up and put some blue on my brother, man, because I appreciate it when he makes his call, man. I can't catch these guys all the time. Yeah, Gil's on that. Yeah, but yeah, it wasn't that. But the explanation, yeah, that's 2 words though. That's a good one, Trey X. Yeah, but we're looking for another one. 2 words though. 2 words. It's 2 words. 2 words is what it was used for, because the hands was up good, but they was using the hands for and what he's putting down is actually. Those are good points. But in here we covered the one aspect that we covered. Remember, it's 2 words, man. I tell you, I'm gonna put it to you like this: the second word is experiment. That helps you guys. This is 5 points, man. For anybody who got less than 10 points right now, that's a 5-pointer right there. That's 5 points. Experiment. The second word is experiment. It's only 2 words. Trey X got his hands up good. He came in here with his hands up good. He didn't come in here all shy, like not wanting to put nothing down. Because he can do like Shadow 9 did. Shadow 9 just retracted real quick. He said, yeah. All right, Tony, you should have that one, man. I gave you one of the words. I told you it's 2 words, man. I gave you one of them. Yeah, so you should have the other one. Yeah, you should have the other word, man. Don't make me start spelling out the word, man. That means y'all like elementary school if I start spelling out the first word, man. 2 words, man. That was the excuse to use boxing gloves. First came about because of what? It was considered a what? We know they was doing we're not talking about all the illegal stuff that they was doing and all that. Okay, Gil Cole only one can't get 5 though. Okay, I start spelling out the first word, man. The first letter of the first word starts with an S. Starts with an S. S. Like in snake. That's what the first word starts with. Come on, man. Y'all got to steal them 5 points, man. Trey X back in there. He said minimize damage. No. There's 2 words. Okay, the second letter after S is C. Come on, man. Get your words out good, y'all. Gil ran everybody off from the other day, man, from Wednesday. Minimum damage done to the face and protect hands and knuckles. Yeah, because fighters didn't really care about that. That's why they going back to this stupid. That's why they going back to bare knuckles. They don't care. Because all that stuff is part of what I just said. I gave you guys 2 words, man. I spelled the first 2 letters. The first word is SC. How many words start with SC, man? Y'all should have it, man. I told you it's kind of a scholar question, too, though. All that other stuff falls right into place with it, though. All the stuff about being weapons and all that stuff falls right into place. I say, scientific experiment. Trey X is on. yeah, I got it now. I see Trey X on there. Trey X he coming in off the. He just fell in the Eagleswebb, and yeah, he had his hands up good, y'all. Trey X got that. He got that Cinco, baby. Trey X got that Cinco. He started. Anybody start catching up with Gil, but you guys got way. I don't think Trey's been that in that much, so I don't know. Yeah, scientific. There you go, scientific experiment. That was the excuse that they was using, and that's why they was allowed to use the gloves and stuff. So because we're not going into the part where we're not talking about loaded gloves and nothing like that, and because you always, as far as boxing and sports is concerned, there's always going to be somebody's always going to find a way to cheat. Something like it's as simple as that. Somebody's always gonna find a way to cheat. Yeah. So we still stick with it, man. We're gonna get another 3-pointer out there, and we're gonna go back to the late great. You guys know I like to go backwards sometimes. We're gonna go back to Jack Johnson. So Jack Johnson, the reason Jack Johnson did not throw as many punches as we all think he could have thrown. When we look at the fights, that he threw punches when he wanted to throw punches. What was the major reason that Jack Johnson did not throw barrages of punches constantly? As a matter of fact, I'm going to give extra credit on that. Whoever for the second part of it, there's going to be 2 parts. It's gonna be but you Trey X, you might be a beginner, but you spit, man. I talk real fast too. I got a fast tongue, but you be spitting on them calls, man. Okay. So let's have it, man. Jack Johnson. We covered that in Eagleswebb Boxing, man. Jack Johnson. The reason he didn't just come out, the reason he just didn't come out and firing punches, was why? What was the main reason? If you get the main reason, I'm gonna give you a chance to earn some more points. Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point, Gil. Yeah, he's a counter puncher, but why didn't he throw as many punches? Not just because he was a counter puncher. He didn't have to be a counter puncher. Yep, that's a good point too, Trey X. That's like the second part of it. That's like the third part of it right there. That's the third part. It should be the first part because of the money, but that's like the second or third part of the answer right there. Yep, and that's in there too, Gil too. That's like the third or fourth. That's like fourth or fifth. That's like down there. He had a lot of reasons. Well, what was the main reason? The main reason he had that he didn't just throw punches and take people out was what? Why didn't he just take them out? So that's a clue right there. Why didn't he just didn't come in, bell ring, he just go and take them out. Because everybody remember when he fought that little light heavyweight that they were messing around, right? And then that little light heavyweight messed around and cracked him. And then the next round he took him out. So he could take people out. I know it's a good question. You guys got good questions today, right? But these are just things we covered within the last couple of months. These are things that we just covered. But I like everybody got good boxing knowledge, though, man. I like the way you guys are putting stuff up right now. Yeah, he came in, huh? Yeah, and it's not because of his skill set. So we'll just put it that way. It's not because of his skill set. We'll say that he had a real good skill set, had a great skill set, because we even covered. Remember, and I hope this wasn't one of my questions, but yeah, what gym did he go to? When he went to a gym in L.A. later on, after he wasn't fighting anymore, he got the fastest fighter in there. He had a business suit on. He had his suit and his cane and everything. He was real, and got in the ring with the fastest fighter that they had in that gym, and that fighter couldn't land a punch on him. So yeah, he got great defensive skills, but the reason he did not throw punches like in a barrage and just sustain that attack to take his opponent out, what was the main reason? What did he have to do? He need to set up his defense? No. Oh yeah, Stanley Ketchel. You talking about the fight where the Stanley Ketchel double crossed him? I was talking about the light heavyweight fight. You talking about Stanley Ketchel was the one who got all his teeth knocked out. Yeah, but they had a lot of those going on too, though. They had a lot of fights going on like that. A lot of those fights. Yeah, those was exhibitions. That's how we got the scientific. Okay, so let me see. I don't want to give y'all the X on this because it's a good question, man. God dang, I don't want to flunk y'all on this one, man. Let me see. I'm trying to find a way I can clue y'all up, without giving it to you. Because if I give it to you, yeah, okay, listen to it closely though. That Jack Johnson did not come out throwing a lot of punches to take his opponent out. What was the main reason that he did not take his opponent out quickly? And no, Gil Coles, that's cool to tire him out, but at that pace, because you got to remember that one fighter dictates the pace. At that pace, the fighter wasn't going to get tired out. And that was that's part of the question right there, see. So, yeah, damn sure did punish him. But why? We're trying to find out why did he, not just to punish him, but why? Didn't want to spend his power shots? No, sir, Ron. Okay, I give y'all one more. I don't like to give y'all clues. I'm gonna give you one more. We'll give you one more good clue. You have a crowd. The crowd is out. You got a crowd out there. What does those faces look like in the crowd? So this is the clue. See, right? What does the faces look like in the crowd? Right? So, what did Jack Johnson's face look like? Right? So the main reason, and you can answer it in a couple of different ways. I'll accept either one of the answers. And I think Trey X might have that one, man. Yeah, they won a lot of rounds, but I don't know how he's saying it. Okay, so Trey X you're right there nailing the hammer. You're nailing the nail in, but the way that your wording is, I can't give you the 3, and we can go for more points. And you got to clarify, because he said they won a lot of rounds. I know sometimes people writing stuff that they're trying to say certain stuff. Yeah, they were white, but I'm talking about him himself especially. So he said that they won a lot of rounds. I don't know if he's talking about the fight won a lot of rounds, or that he needed to put rounds in, but he's right on there. He's right on top of it. There you go. I didn't see that. And that's the answer right there, y'all. That's the answer right there. That's one of because he did say it though, because he said that because of the races out there, and the reason I'm giving him credit for that one is because I didn't see the first one, and also I said you can answer it 2 ways. Is that And since he said something about rounds, then I got to give him the 3 because he said something about rounds. Yeah, just because he mentioned rounds himself. He said they win a lot of rounds, and I didn't know how to take that, how he meant that they win a lot of rounds. That he had to carry the fight a lot of rounds because of this, and that's because of what he just said. Because of racism and the riots. Remember, we covered that, y'all. We covered that already, man. You're making Trey X look like a genius, y'all. Even though it took y'all a long time, man. But yeah, because they needed to get the rounds, and he had to get the rounds in. The more or less, and if you want to say it like this, that he got the rounds in to please the crowd, so the crowd would not riot and they would not go crazy. He couldn't just go out there and knock somebody out in 2 rounds, 3 rounds, because the crowd would go crazy. Okay. Now, for another question, we'll stick with Jack Johnson. This is the bonus part of the question. And this bonus part, anybody can get 2 points. Anybody can get 2 points on this one. And this one is a question to where if you don't get it, we will be giving out an F on this one. And no clues, no extra clues on this. All right, so when Jack Johnson went to jail, or he went to prison, and so I'm gonna put it specifically so that way you don't lose, so you get the answer. Hopefully that you get the answer without having to ask me a lot of questions. Now, Jack Johnson went to jail. Right? So Jack Johnson, when he was in prison, what was the major complaint of the guards about Jack Johnson when he was in there? And you will get an X on this one because we covered this before. And you will be getting an X, not a Trey X. Your ass will be getting an F in the X. If you don't get this, if my mods don't get this one, if y'all don't get that, and get out here with that Trey X. He said the dumbest genius there is. He said laugh out loud. Yeah. So we're trying to find out. No, now this is when he's in prison now. When he was in prison. Now what was the main complaint? Not the complainant, but what was the main complaint that the guards had about Jack Johnson when he was in prison? Yeah, but and Ron Finkley, I'm gonna tell you, because I want to get you on the board, is that you're close. But I'm gonna give y'all I'm gonna count down, I'm gonna give y'all another minute on it. But that's for Ron Finkley. And these come straight off the top of the dome. So I know if you guys studied a little bit or whatever, that you guys should be able to get these questions. I know because we covered all this stuff, and you know me, I don't write down a lot of names and dates, but I just have a lot of stuff just from my own experience, and that's why I remember a lot of different stuff. It's just because of my own experience. And then I'm gonna cover one that I know y'all, but y'all better answer. Okay, y'all got 20 seconds. Okay, y'all gonna get an F on this one. See, I didn't want to give out no Fs to my whole chat, but y'all gonna have to take this F on this. 11. Y'all got 7 seconds left. Come on, put something in there. Anything. And that's pretty good though, Tony. Fear of being hurt. No. Their main complaint is that he would not be locked down. That was their main complaint about him. He wouldn't be locked down, wouldn't follow the rules, like, you know what I mean? So either one of those, not following the rules or wouldn't be locked down, that was their main complaint about him. He walked around like he was just free. He's like, F y'all, I'm in prison, but I ain't gonna do none of this shit. I'm gonna do what I do. Okay. That's all right. Y'all got through that with that one. Now we're gonna go to one that we just covered. This was on the video. Trey X is not gonna get this one. If he does, he's probably gonna win. And yes, we do nothing but Eagleswebb boxing questions. Little Danny Little Red Lopez had how many KOs out of 42 fights? How many KOs did Danny Little Red Lopez have? Known as one of the heaviest punchers in boxing. You guys only get 1 minute on this because you're going to try to go to Google search or you're going to try to do something else. But let's get this question in here, man. Let's get these answers done. Danny Little Red Lopez. Vicious puncher. And then we have a follow-up on that one. We got a follow-up on that question for a surprise amount of points if you guys can get this one answered. If you guys can get this one answered, we got a follow-up because these are things that we covered because you guys always ask me about the native boxers and stuff like that. And so I told you I'd bring up a little bit of native boxers. And Trey X is pretty close. And then looks like Gil Cole's got it. Because I see it on the other screen. Even though I don't get that other screen. You goddamn right, Trey X. You might as well guess. Trey X right there. And that's another one for Gil Cole that put Gil Cole up to 12. And as far as this room is concerned, as close as we are right now in this room, is Gil Cole's, Trey X. And I can't call out the rest of them because they're not here. Surf Flame. It would have been him. It would have been Surf Flame. It would have been Don Dada, who is not here. And then there's Tony. There we go. So Gil Cole's follow-up question for you. Sorry, you get 1 point. Follow-up question for Gil Cole's or anybody else. And don't be sitting out there trying to Google my stuff, man. But anyway, the second part of the question. Who was the champion that Danny Little Red Lopez fought that the styles just did not make a good fight? And he eventually lost, not from BCD, which is brittle chin disease, but he had lost just because the style matchup was just made it too much of a hard fight for him. And for anybody to answer that question, there's a great Mexican champion that he fought. I gave you another clue. So I gave you another clue on that one. If somebody come up with that one, you guys got a surprise amount of points coming. Gil got one coming. F Gil. Right, so you know we got to exercise, yeah. I'm trying to exercise y'all's brain a little bit, man, on this boxing, man. I'm telling you, because I want to have, like, the ones that come mess with me, I want y'all to be, a little bit knowledgeable about the boxing. My whole thing is just teaching, like, the styles and stuff of boxing. But I throw all this other stuff in here, to help us all out. There you go. Gil Coast takes it. And if you guys want to see some good, like just a real good fluid boxer that just moves and moves and moves, look at some of Sanchez's, just look at some of his old clips and stuff, man. His highlights and stuff, man. Salvador, there you go. Salvador Sanchez, which is a trip, man, because he's a Mexican fighter and he had what they used to call an afro. He had an afro, man, but he was a Mexican fighter, man. But just slick, just real good. That's good. That's the right way to write it. Look, Tony, you come in here with some answers, man. That way you don't have to be messing with Gil about his spelling, man. You spell checking Gil. Instead of, you should have had that information, man, because you be in here messing with me. But then again, Tony be working a lot, man. He listens. He always say he's listening in. And I appreciate all y'all, man, because Tony said I'm always listening in, but I'm always with y'all as ever. You know what I mean? And I know a lot of people shied away from this chat today because we usually have a lot more people in here, and they shied away. Trey X just drop in. He just come in here, and he just come in answering questions. You know what I mean? It's like, I ain't scared to answer. We talk boxing, so shit. I would have just been throwing stuff out there. You're right, 39. I would have just been throwing stuff out there. You feel me? I would have just threw stuff out, man. Yeah, just throw this out there, man. I don't care. Any questions, you know what I mean? There's anything out there. Look at Tony. Tony said, I don't care. He said, Gil Cole. He said he has several different computers in the same room. Yeah, he might. He might be sitting on three or four computers, and as soon as I ask a question, he can put it in one, and just keep looking at the chat like, oh, nobody answered it yet, and then just damn, I hope I can get it for Google or Wikipedia, somebody. But I'll throw something in there that he won't be able to Google. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying. Some of the stuff you're not gonna be able to Google anyway, especially if it comes out of if it comes out of Eagleswebb, boxing chat. If it comes out of some of our language and stuff like that, you're not gonna be able to Google it. And then Ron Finkley back in, he said, my shit lagging, man. He said, I caught up. He said, I'm at work. Yeah. All right, Ron. We got you, man. Hey, we got to get you on the board, though, Ron, because we got people on the board that don't even come to the chat. But he's not in here today, Mr. Pigeon and stuff. He on there. He don't even come to the chat, and he got a point. He don't come in here and get points. All right. Y'all ready for another? You guys want an Eagleswebb question? I'll give y'all an Eagleswebb question, and then we'll go back to something else, because if I just give you nothing but the other trivia, y'all gonna start falling behind, or y'all ain't gonna be answering. Let y'all brains warm up just a little bit. So I'm gonna give you some. I'm gonna give you a little bit of Eagleswebb, and then and then we'll go back. Okay. Now, even if it might be something that it might have been something that you already heard. In Eagleswebb boxing, name 2 pages or 2 titles in Eagleswebb boxing that AJ is listed under. Now, this is something that you had to come to my channel in order to answer this. And I want 2. And he's on a lot, so this should be quick for people that's in here. Oh, wow. Gil just see? That's why somebody like Gil had no business winning this or being the head on this, man, because he's like, we might have to do a part 3, man, because the participation, man, and y'all slow, man. We might have to do a part 3. He'll be happy anyway. If we do a part 3 on Monday, Gil will be happy. He said Kaniski. He cried. Ron Finkley over here crying. And Gil, I'm going to read what he wrote, man. Y'all probably already read it, but Gil clowning, man. Gil said, Trey Hicks, I need you to call this fight because I'm whooping their ass. Sheeps and Lions clothing. That's 2. I need 2. BCD and Troll Train. And we got Tony Boswell got on there because he put 2 down. Tony Bos, I'm going to give you 1 for each answer. So Tony Bos got 2. Trey X, he said, laugh out loud. If he asks some general boxing history questions, you might get a run for your for your crown, Gil Cole. Don't worry about Trey X. You right behind him. If you take his ass out, then he won't be able to live it down in here, man, because he comes in here enough. And if I wouldn't have switched up that question, though, Trey X wouldn't have as many points, though. Yeah, but I needed to. That was part. I had to split that meaning up and about that question with Jack Johnson because I didn't want it because that was this good of him to be able to come up with what he said though, is because of the racism and stuff like that. Yeah, but the main thing is he needed to extend the main question. The main answer was he needed to extend the rounds. He needed to be able to make the fight go, more rounds. Yeah, but he was a lot faster than. Yeah, he was a lot faster, and he could throw hands if he really needed to. Because you watching, why would he speed up and start throwing hands when he needed to, and then just kick back and lay back with his guard down, looking at you up over his guard, smiling, and see, I'm a talker, so I like to talk. So, but back then he was talking shit. Believe it or not, Jack Johnson was talking smack. He was telling them how long they was gonna be in there with him. He said, don't try to get dizzy on me now. He said, this is gonna be a long fight. He used to talk to him, tell him how long he was gonna whoop him. Yeah, just tell him how long he's gonna whoop him. You know what I mean? That's a great too. Ron bringing up Sam Langford. Yeah, that's a great. Yeah. Okay, we'll do another Eagleswebb because you guys' mind is warming up. Trey X is probably going to be eliminated from this one, but he's not going to be eliminated because he's still in here. But yeah. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. That's right. Yeah, but see, this is why we do it like this, Trey X. So Trey X, he makes a good point, and this is what I was telling you guys before. He said this is my first time here, so I don't know the Eagles web lingo, right? Because I don't get to holler at Trey X that much, because you know me, especially like right now, because I'm always working and stuff, so I'm not showing him no kind of favoritism or nothing like that. And I put him in blue because I mess with him. And everybody else mess with him. He's a good brother, man. Everybody mess with him, so I'm gonna mess with him too. If the general population of good people or people that I mess with somebody, then chances are I'm probably gonna mess with them too. You know what I mean? And I was just laughing because he laughed out loud at me because I was messing with him about that I had about the fight the other day, and I told because they was talking about the Deontay Wilder fight, and I told him I had my hands. I said I had my hands up good, man. He still slipped and got me. You know what I mean? And then Maine in here. Oh, there, yeah, main event up in here, y'all. Main event said, Santi, I thought about you yesterday, brother. A somber day. No, it's all right, man. I put some stuff up on my mini kind Hearts page. I did like some little 1 minute clips, man. Everybody, the family was not in the mood really to do interviews and stuff the other day, and it was a lot of outsiders that was there at the event over there on Alcatraz, but yeah, it was a lot of outsiders up there, but it's people from all over though. There was people from all over the world that was there, so I got to meet a lot of people. People was just being shy, so we'll have more people that's gonna get probably more people on the channel and stuff like that. A lot more natives and stuff like that. But yeah, you're right. It's a somber day, man. But I had fun. I was with my family. We just clowned. All we did was talk. All we did is talk crap. All we did is talk about Cristobal Colombo. We just talked about his ass real bad, and then. Of course, now, since I got to work pretty close to the city, I was thinking about taking my ass back up there and then do some selfies and post some pictures. Yeah, we can post some pictures. So hopefully that the red man face is still there. So I can stand on top of the statue or something like that with the red man face and clown. That's what we're going to do, man. Make us feel better. Yeah. Okay, main event. He said, I got to check them. I seen them pop up in the feed. Yeah, I put a little bit on there, brother. And then Trey X said, Gil Coles. Yeah, Gil Coles, you already know. It's a salute, fam. Okay, so now, right back. So we got it in order to get you guys called back up. I don't know. Y'all still can't catch Gil because Gil part of the Eagles Web fam, right? He part of the Web Watchers. So, man, so y'all gonna have to click real fast, man. Like I told you, put those initials in there or something and try to catch up with him. Because right now he's leading, but Trey X is right on his tail. Trey X don't need but a question. He'll be right there with Gil. So once I go back to the boxing trivia, then everybody has an equal chance of getting Gil. But I'm trying to keep it the stuff that we covered in here, but y'all should know. Y'all should know. Okay, this is real quick for you guys in here. Now, we covered the part. Now, we talk about the phrase, you're getting you hazy. So after the phrase, you get you hazy, what might you suffer? 4 letters. Now. And even if you haven't been in here, just because of what I said, you might be able to answer that. Come on. If you got less than 10, make this interesting. Like I said, I'm going to make this interesting, man. That's a 4-pointer, man. That's 4 points. Because that means you've been paying attention in Eagles Web Boxing, baby. After the phrase, you get you hazy, you might suffer what? You might suffer getting what? 4 letters. I didn't say it was a 4-letter word. I said 4 letters. Now, second clue. You got 2 letters right, Trey X. Hey, Gil, you got one letter. You got two letters right. Uh, Gil, two letters. No. Listen to what I'm saying, man. If you get hazy from the phrasing, you may suffer a blank. 4 letters. Not a 4-letter word. 4 letters. And I already told y'all that, matter of fact, all 3 of you got 2 of the letters. I'm not gonna tell you that they transpose or nothing else. I'm gonna put it to you like this. One person has the letter in the right spot. One of the letters in main event. Mark said, there you go. Main event Mark got his 4 points. He came off the street and got 4 points. That's right. That's something that we covering here. Main event said, you know what? I don't get to mess with Eagleswebb that much. He said, but I got this, man. That's right. KTFO. Trey X, you talk fast, man. You should have had that one. He said knocked on your ass. That's good though. Smoke, yeah. Yeah, smoke is the that's what the phrase is, man. The smoke. Yeah, the phrasey is the smoke. So if I said phrasey, so phrasey in here, so everybody know, phrasey, we got that from Joe Frazier. So Joe Frazier was considered the smoking. And so we're going to keep it lineal in my chat. So we keep it lineal. So we go back to Joe Frazier, who was smoking. And so we call it phrasey because it came from Frazier. Joe Frazier was smoking, but before the smoke came, Jack Johnson was known as the smoke. So smoke, smoking, and phrasey. And so we keep it lineal, man. We keep everything lineal. Just like Deontay Wilder is the bronze bomber, and he kept it lineal because Joe Louis was the brown bomber. That's how we keep it. That's how we do our part of keeping stuff lineal in a straight line for our champs that we love back there. Main event then got up in there, Tony. Trey said that was a good one. Yeah. Yeah, that was a good one. Yeah, that K, yeah. Yeah, that KTFO. Tony came back and said, yeah. He said, damn, I should have got the KTFO, man. Yeah, the KT. I said to get you KTFO, man. Yeah. Okay, Tony got to go. He said his son just got this. He just put a shell up in a deer, girl deer. Yeah, he said he'd be right back. Yeah. I'm going to sit back and cheerlead. Got to do these chores. Oh yeah. Everybody got something to do, man. Day off and stuff like that, man. A lot of people got days off, man. I still appreciate everybody who came through, man. I just maybe I scheduled the second part of the quiz for the wrong day or something like that. But it looked like Gil Cole's going to be the winner, at least for 2 days in a row. Actually, he's not the winner for the day. Trey X is the winner for the day. But he's the overall winner so far. And so, Gil, I may have to extend it, or I might just be gracious and go ahead and let you have and make you the champ. If we got a lot of people stepping out, because it would be too easy if I gave, like I said, that's the reason I mixed up the questions like that, or I have to mix up the questions like that, is just in case somebody comes in that has a lot more boxing knowledge. And they didn't necessarily have to pay attention to what I was saying, but they just have a lot more boxing knowledge. But some of the stuff we covered, and Gil Cole, I don't know how his ass got back in there to get that one about Danny Little Red Lopez, his little cheating ass. I don't know if he does. Maybe he do got or does have 3 computers. I don't know. But it's good though. If he got those computers, he's paying attention, and he's putting the work. He's getting everything out. You know what I mean? You know, the information that I gave out, he's giving right back out. He's like, yeah, I got it. And he just surprised the hell out of me the first day. If everybody don't know, Gil Crows, he was answering all kinds of stuff the first day. Because I asked who the original smoke was that day. I kept my questions down. I kept my questions right here. Like some of these I didn't, like the last couple, I didn't have to. But original smoke, he got that one. Gil Cole's got that one. And then the EJ Mikey, he got that one. And the heavyweight with the best feet, of the modern, the start of the real modern history with the boxing gloves and all that. He got that one. And the Devil's Deception in the Desert in December. Gil Cole's got that one. And then he got the Knockout Artist, who was the same person that we just talked about. And then in 1946, who got in a car accident. That was Gil Cole's. Then, of course, he got the one about Tyson Fury. Little Pink Dwarf. Perfect Punch was named after who? Then he missed a few. Then he came right back. The last one he got was the Rope-a-Dope. You got 13 points, Gil. Trey X got 8 points. And then Main Event, who said he's gonna be sit back listening, which I don't know why he doesn't finish up. He got 5. So you guys are the closest, because Sir Flame didn't come in. And Tony Bob said, thank y'all for the conversation. I'm always enjoying talking to Eagleswebb. He's peace and prosperity to all. Got to load this deer up. Yeah. Go ahead and, load your deer up, man. Yeah, we'll probably have to come back, man. Because I can't give Gil a default win. But right now, he's killing. So we'll come back, Monday. I'll check my schedule. I think I'm fine. I think I have enough time on Monday. And we'll try to see if Gil can three-peat. And then I'm gonna probably have to add a little. If he does win completely, then I'm gonna have to probably add a little bit of extra. Yep. Yeah. So we'll go just to see. I want to see where everybody's knowledge is. I'm just gonna check. Now, this is something that we covered up. We covered before, at least part of it. So we got 3 champions. And they all made comebacks at different points in their life. We got Muhammad Ali, we got George Foreman, and we have Joe Frazier. That being said, during their careers, which one of those fighters had a draw decision as a champion and as a comeback fighter out of those 3? Which one? And the bonus part of that question is, who was the fighters that he fought? Oh my goodness, damn Gil Coles, man. You getting on my nerves, man. I'm going to smack your ass with a wrench, Gil. He said, I want to thank God and the fans that came out to see the champ. Get your ass out here with that damn Gil Coles. Hey, Gil Coles, man. I told you, man, Gil's sick. I'm not gonna answer it, and yes is right. You probably you're the only one left standing, huh? He said Foreman. Nope, Gil Coles is not Foreman. And that's why it's 2 parts to the questions. Because you got to answer the second part. Now, if you get a little bit of the second part of the question, because when you got 3 choices, put them all up. That's the best way to do it. But then, after you do that, now you got to answer the second part of the question in order to get the first part of the question. See? Gil Cole's a mess, y'all. Man, I want to thank God. I want to thank God and all the fans that came out to see the champ. Thank you. Gil, man. Oh my goodness, man. I can't even look at the camera no more. I guess I got to hang my head down, man. That freaking Gil, man. Come on, man. All them comeback fighters who had a draw when they fought, had a split decision or a draw as a champion or as a fighter right before they retired. Not right before, but before they retired, they had a draw or split decision, and then right after they had a draw or split decision. And that should be easy to answer. That's an easy one. Don't make me give y'all another one, man. Did I have to give it to you? Oh, okay. Main event. He being honest. Main event being honest. He said I'd have to cheat to answer this one. Yeah, yeah. And most people would. Most people would main event. Most people would have to cheat to get it. But I don't even know if anybody's in here right now. But we'll try to go through this. But yeah. The first day doing this when y'all came in, it was fun. It's still fun right now, but it was a lot more fun. There was a lot more people in here. It was more fun. But I'm not gonna give y'all the second part of the answer, but I'll give you the first part of the answer. The first part of the answer, it was Joe Frazier. But I'm not gonna give you the second part of it. The second part. Because I gave that information out in my videos. One of my videos. See, I got to remember what I say too, though, man. I can't remember all of our conversations all the time, but I remember a lot of conversations that I have with the people that come in here and mess with Eagleswebb. Yeah. But we're going to do at least half a show to see if anybody can catch up with Gil Coles next week. If they can't catch up with him, they're going to have to name him. He's going to have to be champ. Because how many days? So this is 29... 30, how many days is in this month? 30 or 31? I believe it's 31. Yeah, that was one. Yeah, now he remembers now. Or he's checking it out. That was one of the fighters right there. Yeah, that was one fighter. Yeah, I'll give you the... Yeah, but you don't get no points now. You're too late. That was one of the fighters. There was another fighter too. But, yeah, I'm trying to look. I can't see. Trying to check on this thing. How many days? Okay, so 30. Looks like it's 30 days. So 30 days. So we'll have the championship. So the championship quiz will take place on Monday. So I'll put the notification up for everybody. The championship, Gil, and see if somebody can dethrone Gil Coles. Yep. See if they can dethrone him. If they can't, then he is the champ. It seems like I'm trying to go against him. No, it's that if people would have showed up today, then he would have went home champ. But we didn't have really enough people. Yeah, 30 days. I got it main event mark. Yeah, so 30 days. But yeah, you guys know I'm flipping through the back and forth through everything. You know, we do troll train and all that, but it's been fun. I still like it. It's like a holiday show. Like we've been doing holiday shows, so we just do a contest, man. I'm just tired of it. Because, you know, you guys already know that Eagleswebb, we don't report all the small talk and all that shit, though. You know, but we're going to clown AJ anyway. You already know that anyway. It don't matter. We got a week. We got to do breakdowns. We got to do the Andy Ruiz breakdown. We're going to do that. We're going to do the AJ breakdown. All that. Which I think we did the AJ breakdown, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so all we got is Andy Ruiz going up into the fight. We got Andy Ruiz. Yeah, we did AJ. So all we got for the week, you know, the most important things to Eagleswebb boxing for the week coming up is the Andy Ruiz breakdown, how he whoops AJ, clowning AJ, maybe a little bit of talk about, you know, the fighters who's fighting now and stuff like that. There we go. That's right. The troll train, Mark. That's right. Because we won't be on that troll train. The troll train is not going to disappear just because, let's say, for instance, just because the devil's deception in December is over with and we get into January, that has nothing to do with the troll train. Because may I ask you this simple question. Are trolls going to just all of a sudden disappear? If AJ disappears, are they going to disappear? Once AJ disappears, are the trolls going to disappear? Hell to the no. They're not going to disappear. You feel me? They're not going to disappear. So, and since they're not going to disappear, then I'm not going to disappear. And I'm not going to let their mode of transportation that they make us ride on disappear. None of it. So the troll train ain't gonna disappear. The troll train is not gonna disappear because trolls ain't gonna disappear. You know. So yeah. So right now, Gil is crowned, and Gil gonna be like, telling people to come and get some. Y'all come see me. You're gonna be like, come see me. He gonna be like, you know what? Y'all should have been paying attention in Eagleswebb. He said, y'all was paying attention to me while I was clowning and messing around with Eagleswebb, but at the same time I was clowning and messing around, I was learning something and I was actually listening. Cause Gil always come in here and mess with me, Mark. Just so you know, he come in here and mess with me about stuff. Cause I put up a title, and then he'll say, "Well, I thought you said this and that in a title," but it's just a title. And a lot of times I put these titles up, and that's just to get people's attention. Sometimes it's like I want trolls to come in, or I want somebody to come in and challenge us or something like that. And they do. Sometimes they come in. I mean, Wednesday somebody came in, but he just came in wrong. Now, what's all the contest about? What's the trivia contest about? That's how he came into the chat. I'm like, dude, you ain't even said salute to nobody. You ain't said hello to nobody. You ain't said nothing to nobody. And here you coming off the wall talking about, oh, what's all this about? And Shadow 979, I think, had the final word with him and smashed him out. And Gil didn't want him back in here, so they didn't want him back in. I was gonna let him live. I said, go ahead. Tony wanted him to play. Tony said, yeah, let him stay. But they said, no, he got to go. Yeah, and that's how I let my moms take care of stuff like that, It ain't always going to be my decision. I can bring him back, but, they can't bring him back after the chat is over. After the chat is over, they can't bring him back. See, the difference between me and them is they can't bring him back after the chat. I can bring him back. No, but I don't mean I have to bring him back. Just because I can bring him back. But he was in here just, foul mouthing and stuff like that. And then he went overboard. And yeah, but usually we don't get those. But a lot of times I kind of fish with my name. I kind of fish for him to try to get him in here. So there's 2-time champion. Oh my goodness, damn, Gil. So right now Gil is 2-time. He can retire, but right now he's 2 times champion. But we're gonna try to do this like every so often. Maybe even once a month, man. We might do like a short one or something like that for. Maybe we'll do it for like a bag. Let y'all decide, man. Because what I'll do is let you guys can put whoever want to be in it. Y'all can put up. Y'all can put the categories. Like we'll have, let's say for instance, we have 4 categories, and then the 5th category or the 4th or 5th category will be, Eagleswebb questions. So Eagleswebb questions, and then they can give that when we'll do categories like that, and whatever y'all put on the whatever y'all send, like y'all send something to be put out minus like about $1 or something like that for everything you send. I don't mind. I donate to y'all too. So once I send it out, and then whoever wins, whatever y'all put in, that's what y'all get. Whatever everybody put in. So that means I can put in too. That means anybody can put in. I can put in. Anybody can put in. And so whatever kind of pot y'all want, it's not like it's kind of like a raffle or something like that. It's like, okay, well y'all. So technically we'll say that, hey, you guys give to the chat, because we can do what we want to as far as that's concerned. Y'all gave to the chat, and then I just rewarded it back to y'all, with a contest. That's it. So we can just do it that way, because it's not no gambling. It's just like y'all gave to the chat, and then the chat just gave back to y'all. Yeah. I don't want to get myself in trouble. I don't want to get nobody else in trouble, but it's not gambling if you're just doing a PayPal to somebody, because I can do PayPals anyway to anybody. So anyway, but can we make fun of Petty Hearns a little too? I love making fun of pasty bastard. Oh, Mark's stupid. Yeah, in here we just call him E-Snake in here. We don't even use Hearns in here. Matter of fact, I used to have it set up to where you couldn't even write the word Hearn or Hearns, or you couldn't write none of that in here. That's where I used to have it set up. No, we don't deal with him. Yeah, you right here, old pasty bastard. No, what I do, main event, Mark, is I usually don't mess with E-Snake that much. But when I get on a roll or something like that, matter of fact, I might just go ahead and throw him in there Monday. Either Monday or over the weekend, I'll throw him in there. I'll throw him in there with AJ, because it looks like I'm gonna do part of the show. Let Gil go ahead and get his undisputed, because Gil need one more belt, Right now, he 2-time champion. He need one more belt. Yeah, he already got the Eagleswebb trivia. You know, on one part he got the Eagleswebb American belt. He got the Eagleswebb uh, what do you say, universal belt, and now he need the Eagleswebb world belt. That's the next one that he working on. Was the world belt, and then he will be, like he said down there all loud. Then he will be undisputed. But yeah, we gonna crack his head a little bit. Yeah, we gonna crack AJ's skull a little bit, of course. Yeah, Mal would throw his boss in there with him and beat up on his boss a little bit. Why not? I don't see ain't no harm in there because I haven't really got a chance to talk about him in a while. Oh, Slitherer, the Slitherer, you know, the Slitherer. Man, see, I don't. That's why I don't like talking about it because he gave me a bad taste in my mouth, man. I don't even like talking about him because he's nasty, man. He's nasty. Anybody who does that, just like the other one, the BA, he nasty too. I don't like either one of them. One of them just older than the other one, but they both same. They same. Both of them slimes. Both of them is slimy snakes though. But anyway, let's get up out of here, man. Y'all enjoy your weekend. And I'm going to see y'all probably, maybe I'll see y'all tomorrow, maybe I'll see y'all Sunday, who knows. Whenever y'all want to see me, y'all come through. And I may we'll see. I'm going to call my brothers up right now and see if they want to do something tomorrow. If they want to go visit, since we still got our heavy thoughts in our mind about the Thanksgiving, or we call it thanks. Yeah, we call it the thanks taking. Thanks for taking, because that's what they did. All the rules are fixed just for them. We never came to an agreement to where we could share something that they honored and we honored at the same time. And that's why my people in the Black Hills never cashed a check, because they said they're not going to take no paper for no land. And we work off it like that. So we still under that right now. My people are feeling, anytime about this time of year, man, we feel real bad. We feel bad for like these 3 months. This October, November, and December. And then January is not that much better for us. But October, November, and December, those are our worst months. And it's something, and it actually works. Believe it or not, you don't have to believe it, but it's actually something that's inside of us that trigger us to where they have their they have their heaviest celebrations when our hearts are the heaviest. That's when they have their heaviest celebrations and stuff. But anyway, we'll get more into it, and we're gonna talk more, and we're gonna see if Gil can get the the world's Eagleswebb boxing championship, because he got 2 belts down, and he already hollering right now. He's saying undisputed. He want undisputed. Gil Coles want all the smoke. So if anybody look at this replay, man, y'all come get Gil Coles by Monday, man. Y'all better dethrone Gil, man. Y'all better dethrone him, man. Y'all better dethrone him, Ron. You better come back on Monday and dethrone Gil, man, because he talking too much, man. We can't have him talking like that, man. Anyway, you guys know how we do it here, because Gil always, let me read what he say, and then we're going to get up out of here. He said the champ has some championship type things to take care of. He said he got to take care of some championship. But we know who the real undisputed is in Eagleswebb boxing. Guess what? Who the questions came from? Who could have answered all them questions and beat everybody else? Eagleswebb, that's right. I'm the real, hey, I'm not a franchise champion. Not when it comes to franchise, because this ain't a franchise, but I am the Eagleswebb boxing championship. I don't need a world title. I don't need a universal title, and I don't need the American title, because Gil right now, because I know some people that came in from other countries or something and probably was answering questions. But anyway, Gil right now is the 2-time champion. We're gonna see if Gil can get the main championship. Said this is a hard time. I don't look at that day the way I used to at all. Okay, main event Mark. That's because you got a heart inside there, man. Besides just having just all steel and bronze, like some people just got all, fire and